What if Iran attacks Israel? What would be the consequences? A question that has been echoing around the world as tensions between the two nations soar to new heights. The catalyst? An airstrike on Iran's embassy compound in Damascus, which resulted in casualties including a high-ranking officer of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps' Quds Force. While Israel has not claimed responsibility for the strike, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, did not mince words when he likened the incident to an attack on Iranian soil, vowing retaliation in no uncertain terms. This has led to heightened anticipation of an imminent assault on Israel, a prospect that has sent shockwaves through the global community. U.S. President Joe Biden, while careful not to divulge classified information, has hinted at the possibility of this attack happening sooner rather than later. The world, it seems, is on tenterhooks, watching these rising tensions with bated breath, each new development adding another layer to an already complex and volatile situation. As the situation escalates, the world watches, waiting for the next move. In the face of this rising tension, U.S. President Joe Biden has a simple message for Iran: don't. As the situation escalates, Biden has expressed his anticipation of a potential attack by Iran on Israel. Speaking at a press briefing, Biden's message to Tehran was a stern warning, a single word that carried the weight of the United States' resolve and commitment to defend its ally, Israel. This warning serves as a reminder that Washington stands firmly beside Israel, ready to thwart any aggressive efforts by Tehran. Biden's statement, although brief, was filled with an ominous anticipation. He hinted at the likelihood of an imminent attack by Iran, cautioning that it could happen sooner rather than later. This wasn't a casual comment made in passing. This statement followed his address at a civil rights conference, where he spoke virtually from the White House, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Biden refrained from disclosing classified information, but did not shy away from expressing his concerns about Iran's potential actions. With a stern warning issued, the stance of the United States is clear. The United States is not just issuing warnings, they are taking action. The reaction from the U.S. has been swift and decisive in response to the looming threat against an ally. The stage is set in the waters of the Middle East as American warships are deployed with a clear mandate: protect Israel and American interests in the region. These naval assets are not only symbols of military might, but also of the United States' unwavering commitment to Israel's defense. Their presence serves as a deterrent, a clear message to Tehran that any direct assault on Israel will be met with a formidable response. In Washington, the atmosphere is one of heightened vigilance. U.S. officials are on high alert, monitoring the situation meticulously. Every move, every whisper of threat from Iran is being evaluated, analyzed, and strategized upon. The stakes are high, and there's no room for complacency. But it's not just about reactive measures. The U.S. is also proactively evaluating its military posture in the region. This encompasses a broad range of actions, from troop deployment to strategic partnerships, all designed to counter Tehran's threats effectively. The chessboard is vast, and the pieces are in motion. It's a complex game of geopolitics where every decision, every tactic can tip the balance. But in this high-stakes game, one thing remains certain: the United States stands ready, prepared to thwart any potential attack. While the United States prepares, the rest of the world reacts. The ripples of this geopolitical tension are felt far and wide. Several nations, namely India, France, Poland, and Russia, have issued travel advisories, urging their citizens to refrain from visiting the region. The advisories cite the escalating tensions and the ongoing conflict in Gaza as the reasons for their caution. It's a clear indication of the international community's concern about the situation. Simultaneously, there's a buzz within the corridors of power in Iran. Reports suggest that discussions regarding plans to attack Israel are indeed underway. While no definitive decision has been reached, the mere possibility has sent shockwaves through the international community. Back in Washington, the White House is making no bones about the seriousness of the situation. Acknowledging the credible threat posed by Iran, the U.S. government, however, is keeping its cards close to its chest. They've refrained from disclosing specific details regarding the timing of any potential attack. White House spokesperson John Kirby emphasized that the United States is closely monitoring the situation and evaluating its own military posture in response to Tehran's threats. While the world remains on tenterhooks, it's crucial to remember that the stakes are high. A potential attack on Israel by Iran could significantly shift the dynamics in the Middle East, a region already fraught with conflict and instability. As the world braces for what could be a significant shift in the Middle East, one thing is certain: the international community is watching, waiting, and hoping for a peaceful resolution.